What are you doing? You're not subscribed to Morgan Elise?
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and you do not know me, my name is Morgan Elise. If you're returning, what is up? Before we get into this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss when I post a video, and make sure you share it to your friend. You see my background. The background is a little mess. I'm actually cleaning my beauty room at the moment. However, I've been sipping on wine for the past 2 hours. I've been watching The Dirty D, which is on Peacock and Tubi. Everyone should go and watch it. It's so good. Real Housewives of Potomac. I've been deep diving into that. So the girlies, if y'all want to talk to me about Real Housewives of Potomac, we can also sit down and talk about that. But I was cleaning. I got a little hot from drinking the wine, and I was like, let me take a break. And I wanted to, because I was recording me clean the beauty room, I just wanted to sit down and talk to y'all because it's been a year since I've posted a video on YouTube. I've been very active on TikTok, very active on Instagram. Just YouTube I've been neglecting, and I just wanted to give you guys a life update, what I've been doing, what are my plans for the upcoming year, will I still be making content, all that jazzy stuff. So the hair, it's giving. My homegirl Maddie did my hair when she was here in town, and so I tried to curl it and I just could not get to leave out on the side, but hopefully it looks nice. You guys don't judge me. I'm not like, I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty of everything. Let's chit chat. Let's do a nice little update. Since I'm a little wine drunk, I did want to come on here and start yapping to y'all, because if I'm going to be very transparent, because of this past year, well, a little bit before that, but I was trying to push myself to put out content. I just have not been feeling, I haven't been feeling like having the camera on my face. I haven't been feeling like making content. I haven't been feeling like recording my face. And I know you guys are like, oh, well, you can make faces content. A lot of people like that stuff. My face is my brand. My face is, it's my face. I feel like I have to put my face on for y'all in order for y'all to watch. But needless to say, let's go ahead and get into it. Off the wazoo, out the park, January 1st, my father passed away January 1st. So you can imagine how the start of the year was very, very for me. A little after my dad passed, probably like days before the funeral, me and my ex ended up breaking up, which was very hard on me and has kind of shaped my whole year. Like those things, along me not having a job for a while, just like struggling. I feel like I was struggling, but everything was happening for my good, but because I was in it, I could not see it, if that makes sense. Life after losing a parent was hard for me. I cannot speak for my other siblings. For my father, I was raised as the only child, so for me personally, it's like I have siblings. However, I have like myself from my dad, but I was raised as the only child. Like I was raised as my mom's one and only. So as a young child, I've always had in my head like, this is my mom, this is my dad. Like nobody take that away from me. So I've always tried to, even the relationship with my dad was never the best, or I felt like he could have did more as a father for me. I am grateful for the time that we did have together, for the relationship we did have, because I know my other siblings from him don't have that relationship, or could even say they have a relationship with him for real. So I think that coming to terms with that was kind of hard for me, knowing like special in my life, like he's not going to be there for, like when I get married, he's not going to be able to walk me down the aisle when I have kids, like he's not going to be able to meet his grandkids. Obviously, like my two other siblings, they have children, so he's met them, he knows of them, but it's like he's never going to meet, kids are never going to meet their grandfather, you know. They're gonna have like, they're just gonna have a grandma. You get what I'm saying? So dealing with that was really hard. Day by day, it's weird for me because it's just like, we live in different states. Like my dad, for a while he lived like 45 minutes away from me when I was growing up as a kid, and then when I got into high school he ended up moving back to Virginia, where he's from. So our relationship was kind of, come out to Virginia, I spend time with my dad, he picks me up from the airport, we do X, Y, and Z, and now whenever I go back home, it's kind of like, my dad's not picking me up from the airport. I'm not spending time with my dad. I'm not gonna see him. He's not calling to check if I made it on the plane. He's not doing any of that, which is kind of like nerve-wracking. It makes me not want to go back home, which is bad because just like, he's buried there. I still have my grandma, I have my aunts out there, I still have family that I talk to, that I love. Like, they don't like me, they probably don't care for me, but I love them with my whole entire heart. And it's like hard getting on a plane going to Virginia and knowing I'm not going to see my dad. And it's even harder knowing that I can't pick up a phone and just call my dad and just chat with him. Like, I'm going to be able to, like, I can't call him on his birthday. Like, stuff like that kind of just hits me really hard. And I really do feel like it's altered something, like, in my head. 100% I feel like it's altered how I think or how I maneuver with certain things, because it's just like, now I feel like I only have one parent. I only have my mom. So I don't know, it's just very hard. It's hard for me personally. Like, it's hard. Grief is no joke. I've dealt with death before. Like, my mom's parents, both of her parents have died, passed on. I'm gonna say died. That sounds very like harsh, morbid. And if you know me, you know, like, I have a morbid sense of humor, just like my mama. So it's kind of like, I'm saying things to make fun of, but it's like I'm coping. You know what I'm saying? And I do that a lot. Like, I don't know. But like, I've dealt with my godmom passing, both my grandparents passed, and I was really close with them. Both of them passed. My aunts have passed. Like, I've dealt with death before, but it's not, this one hit differently for me. I don't know, it's just been hard. Some days I'm okay, some days I'm not okay, some days I just need a big hug, some days I just want somebody to just sit there next to me and just, you know, there, like. And I don't think I necessarily can do that. I feel like this is something I needed to go through kind of like by myself. I'm gonna say, like, you're not supposed to grieve by yourself or do stuff by myself, but I feel as though being an only child, I feel like I've processed a lot of stuff on my own, or I overthink and analyze, because it's just like, it's just me. I hope I'm making sense, but it's like nobody else is, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I would say 100% I envy all my friends who have siblings that are close with their siblings, because it's just like, it kind of sucks being an only child. That's kind of just like, the best way I can put it is, as a kid, because you're an only child, everyone expects you to be spoiled. And yes, there are certain instances I am spoiled, but it's like, you get all of these toys, you get all the things that you want, you get all the things you need, but you have nobody to play with. You're playing by yourself forever. And I think losing my dad really hit home for me, only because it was kind of like, I know how my siblings grieve. Like, we talk every day, we don't talk as much. They know I love them down. Well, at least I hope they know that I love them down and I would do anything for them. But have partners and spouses that can help them through the healing process and can be there for those late nights. And I think what hurt me the most during the whole process, and this is no way to bash him, like, my ex broke up with me, and we had our own issues and differences, but I think for me it kind of just hit home, because it was just like, I do everything by myself, I process everything by myself. And I thought, my ex, who I thought was my person, who I was like, oh, me and him are gonna get married, it's us against the world, like, this is my husband, this is me and him, you know, kind of like, even if he wanted to be there as a friend, I felt like emotionally, like, it dropped off, you know, and I don't have anybody. That's how it felt. And I have cousins, I still have my mom, I have all of these people, but sometimes it just be nice to have, like, your person be there for you. And I'm a self-sabotager, and I'm a person who likes to push people away and likes to do things on my own. So in this situation, it would have been nice for him to be there. He can argue all he wants. Oh, I was there for you. But I don't know. And if you're watching it and this makes sense, please, like, you don't have to comment, but you can message me and let me know. But it's kind of like, yeah, I'd still be there for me as a friend, but I needed you as a partner, you know? No, it just kind of hurt different. And it just made me think, like, oh, mom passes, like, I want somebody to be in a relationship with me, and my mom passes and I'm left to deal with that baggage by myself. I don't know. it's just been really hard. And it's just like, it's just crazy, you know? I'm about to be 24 in March, and I'm doing pretty, I feel like I'm doing pretty good for a 23-year-old right now. There's no such thing as a life that's better than mine, obviously. And it's just like, I don't know, those things kind of damper on my entire year. I would definitely say that. I was in a very depressed, stressed, put to the test mindset throughout the entire year. And I'm one to sit in my feelings and feel everything. Like, I'm to feel every ounce of my emotion before I get over it. And this year was probably, I spent a whole year, like, you honestly say I spent a whole year in mourning, pretty much. Like, I did my hardest to push out content. Like, I was supposed to be doing doing makeup every day until I hit 10K. I tried to rush and push myself into doing that because it was kind of like, okay, be okay by now, like, let me put out this. And it was just like, okay, it was more like, oh, you're not focused, you're not putting out content, like, you're doing that. So a part of it was kind of proof to him, like, oh, like, what I want to do, I got my shit together, I'm healing, I'm over here. But in reality, it was kind of just like, oh my goodness, like, I want to crawl into a hole, I don't want to say and die, but hide from the world. Like, I don't know. And I found myself doing a lot of things that were overall, because I've realized a lot of things about myself in this past year. I was doing a lot of things that I felt would please other people and what other people wanted from me, and not what I wanted out of me. And because I do that, I start to second guess myself. And then the projects that I wanted to get done, like, if you follow me on Instagram, I was supposed to binge launch my podcast. It has not happened. I filmed, but podcast has not been, and obviously there's been some issues with that too, but it's just like, I gave up on that. I've been trying to getting Allure Beauty together, you know, to things that I've always wanted to do, but I tried to push myself quickly, and I wasn't necessarily ready for that. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah, to get myself out of this depressed state. And grieving my dad has been a huge impact, because you never really understand losing a parent until it happens to you. Like, you understand it's an unbearable pain, but you don't completely understand to that magnitude because it has not happened to you. And that's what I was faced this year. It was kind of those two things.
Connected to more Inspire TV stick.
Thanks, Alexa. Those things at the top of the year really my mental up. Really, I'm sorry for my language, but it really fucked my mental up to the point where it was just like, who am I? What am I doing? I don't know where to go from here. I don't know what my next step is. I don't know. Like, I feel like as a child, like, back to, like, you know, stuff and grieving and finding more stuff about me and digging deep in me, it was like I was always, because my mom and my dad were not together, like, with growing up and stuff like that, they've had separate partners pretty much my entire life. There were always three things that I always thought when it came to my dad. It was I not good enough for you to want to be with my mom, for us to be a family? That was number one. Number two was, how can you, and this is no offense to my stepmom, because she's done nothing but treat me like one of her own, and I love her for that. Shout out to her if she's watching. I love you so much. How you create all these families, create all these kids, but marry somebody you have no kids with, and raise her 3 kids. You know, as a kid, that's how I felt, because it was just like, it don't make sense to me. And then the third thing was like, I've always kind of things to get my dad's attention because he was not in the house, which forced him to, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I feel like I did a lot of stuff to get my dad's attention, and I'm not saying this to bash him. I'm not saying like he's not active. Like, the cards that I was dealt, he was active enough, but not enough for me. You get what I'm saying? So it was kind of just like, I see that kind of transcend into my relationships, and it was kind of this past one. I know for 100%.
That's all, folks.
It's like, I'm really struggling, you know, struggling right now, and I need you to be patient with me, and I need you to love me, And I felt like that little girl that was fighting for her dad's attention. That's how I felt. And I hate feeling that way. And I'm sorry I'm crying a lot, because oh my goodness, I hate crying on camera. I hate doing this, but I'm not gonna re-record this at all. Like it put me back into that little girl headspace, and it was like I couldn't control anything. Like everything out of my control. So it really hurt me. Like the whole thing hurt me. Let me move past that, because I've been spending probably 20 minutes talking about losing my dad and my ex dumping me. And I know I was like, girl, just get over it. You always talk about some nigga. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know. You don't think I know my damn self? Thanks.
I was in rehab at like 15. I feel like this is not my biggest issue.
So kind of head was for the past year. I didn't do anything for my birthday when I turned 23. Yeah, summer was shit. I just thought I had no, when I say I was in a state of mourning, like whenever I reactivate my Instagram, like you tell, like the I was posting, I was every picture except for like my birthday, and then when I went to homecoming, Spellhouse's homecoming, those are the only time. And I feel like there's one more thing. Those are the only time I wore some color, but any other picture I posted or anything that I posted, I had black on or some dark brown on. But it was just like on real Victorian shit. Like I was in a state of mourning, and I've been in a state of mourning all year. And I don't know, it's really hard. I'm taking it day by day. Kind of getting into like what I've done to get out of this depressed state, or at least attempt to get out of this depressed state. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, your girl was gardening a lot. Gardening, I mean 4 times a day. I mean, I promise you that pain I was feeling for the past, I want to say for the past 9 months, damn near a whole pregnancy, the past 9 months, the emotion that I was feeling was just like, if I'm gonna be real, it was kind of just like, if I were to die right now, I would be okay with it. God forbid, I'm sorry, knock on wood, that's not what I want. But that's how I felt, how hurt I was with everything. It was just like, nobody would care about me. If I were to go to sleep tonight and go in my sleep, I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that. Because this is too much. And I know I'm probably stressing out people around me, and I don't like being a burden to other people. I don't. Or asking for help. I don't like doing any of that. So it's kind of just like probably be best for me and everybody surrounding me for me to go in my sleep. I woke up the next day. So that was, but I guess God still has a plan for me, because he continues to wake me up every morning. He continues to make a way for me. He continues to continue to bless me. Even when I'm not talking to him, he continues to cover me. He continues to bless me. He continues to push me every day. And I honestly say God is the only reason why I'm still here. He's the only reason why I'm still alive, breathing, and willing to continue go on, you know? The only reason, he's truly the only reason. Like, if I didn't know God, I don't know what I would do or where I would be. If I'm gonna be real, if I'm gonna be 100%. As much as I joke around, and I try to be nonchalant, don't care, all this other stuff, I'm a big bad wolf, who gives a shit, you know? Sorry for my language. But even when I was angry at God and didn't talk to him, didn't open my Bible, did not pray, didn't do any of it, didn't acknowledge him, I mean, I didn't even want to hear a gospel song because I was so angry and so hurt, and he still made a way for me. My God, he still made a way for me. I'm blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. In any circumstance, whatever it is, it's for my good. I am blessed. I had no job for a while. I was still blessed. No food in my fridge. God was still making a way to put some food in my fridge. I thought I had nobody, and he gave me 4 core friends, okay? He gave me friends that will check on me. Friend, don't sit in there too long. Friend, I'm here if you need to talk. Friend, I'm praying for you. God did it. God is the only reason why I'm sitting here making this video. He did it. Ugh. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, trying to get back into routine. kind of mind together, waking up earlier, because the world is so quiet early in the morning. Like, when I say the world is so quiet, it's quiet, and it's like at time through the wee hours of the morning, it's so quiet. And I like to wake up in the morning, work out, do my morning ritual, morning routine, have my coffee, stay off any social media until 8. It's been good clearing my mind, especially with me not gardening anymore. Oh my goodness, I started at 75 hard. I had to start over because your girl was stressed out, and my homegirl, my right hand, told me to give myself some grace, because I went from smoking every single day, 4 times, 5 times a day, to trying to completely stop. And I went 2.5 weeks, and she was just like, you need to give yourself grace, because you hitting it pretty heavy, and the fact that you're trying to stop altogether, give yourself grace. Okay, you today, you're starting your 75 over tomorrow. And that's exactly what I did. So yeah, stop smoking. I we're going back to therapy, because after my dad passing, I really do feel like, and I'm sorry, y'all probably like, girl, you talked about this the entire video, but like, here's the thing. My ex, my last relationship, there were things that could have been better on both ends. I love him dearly. Do I wish we could have worked it out? 100%. I personally feel, and he had to do what's best for him, and I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he finds somebody who makes him happy. I hope he finds somebody that is up to his standard, that he loves 100%. I really because he deserves that. And as much as it hurts, because it's probably not going to be with me, I really hope he ends up happy, because he really did. Getting to therapy, because my dad's passing did unpack a lot of stuff with me personally, and kind of a lot of stuff I was healing from as a kid. But I think with my dad passing and me being dumped the day before his funeral was it was traumatic for my emotions or brain chemistry. Like, it's something for me. And so now it's kind of like, I feel so weird, like I'm so out of whack, and I felt like I needed professional help. Like, you talk to your homegirls all day, it's gonna end up being the blind leading the blind sometimes. You be real, sometimes it's gonna be the blind leading the blind. So I just felt like I needed to talk to a professional. So started back up. My past, I ended up getting one of their dogs, Snuggles. He is a cutie pie. Actually, I'll show y'all. Snuggle, come here. Come on, baby. Snuggles is the old guy. Say hi, Snugs. I know he hates when I hold him up like this. Look at him. He's shaking his tail in between his legs. Hi, Snugs. Say hi, Snuggles. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. He a terrier, poodle mix. He's a handsome guy. He is 12. He'll be turning 13 in April, I think. But I got him, and it's almost going to be our gotcha day, because I got him. It's going to be almost going to be a year, you know, passing him, and I went out there for his funeral. I ended up bringing Snuggles back with me. So hi, honey. Oh, you're shaking. I'll put you down. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. But he's the sweetest boy in the world. Yeah, up on my channel, we are going to be starting a Sims 4 Let's Play. Pages Privilege, Lord, I'm sorry. Pages in Privilege. I can't wait for you guys to stay tuned for that. I can't wait for you guys to take a look at that. I mean, I've been prepping, and I'm gonna lie, prepping for this Let's Play, doing everything that I want to do, like how real Simmers do with the story play and everything. I have a newfound respect for the Simmers and the Sim community. That's number one. So I'm so excited for that. Sorry, I'm trying to get my words together. My brand will be launching soon. We'll be launching next year, March 28th. It's gonna be after my birthday, but it's it's a Pisces gift for all the Pisces, including me. So be on the lookout for that. March 28th. I'll go ahead and link the Instagram below. We have to change some things for the website. My podcast, we're gonna pray about that. And last but not least, if you guys want to, like, if you guys are tired of me like coming to and ghosting, I'm gonna 100% going to be posting more. And I know I say that every single time, but I'm going to be posting more, because content is something I really want to do and I enjoy doing. I love filming. I love seeing the different point of view recording, and you're gonna see that when my Sims Let's Play, you're gonna see like my storytelling. I really that, which is see how I feel about certain personal projects I have in the back. So be on the lookout for that. But if you want to see what I'm doing like in between the, I know my Instagram is deactivated right now, but you guys can follow me on Instagram. I do have a Substack that I do publish some articles, short stories on. If you guys want to check that out too, I'll link that below. And I also stream on Twitch when prepping for my Sims 4 Let's Play. So if you guys want to check that out as well, you can. Along with I'm very active on TikTok. I mean, I'm there today. That's what but that's kind of really been so excited for this new year, going into the new year. It's December 3rd. It's December 1st. I met guy. Shot to take. But yeah, we're probably gonna go probably see after this is posted. I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna go through like some morning routines or my workout routines. With my 75 hard, I'm trying to work out twice a day, whether it both be in the gym or be at home, but I'm trying to work out twice a day, read my Bible, do devotionals, spending quality time with God, intimate time with God, and not just praying and doing a devotional and going about my day and forget about what I did. Like really trying to have a relationship with him so I can hear him. I feel like I have strong discernment. In these past 2.5 years, I have been feeling lost and I have not been able to trust myself, trust my gut. And I really do feel like that's a gift God has given to me. And for me not to be able to trust myself with that gift God has given me, I need to be spending more time with him, spending time with family more, getting into reading. Y'all know I'm bookworm through and through. Getting back into reading, researching, journaling my feelings down. That's been helping me get out of this state that I've been in. But I'm so excited for this new journey that I'm about to go on. I'm so excited for you guys to see how I evolve on this journey. I'm so glad to take you guys with me, and I really hope you enjoy it all. I only want positive energy, loving energy, and yeah, stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot of this month of December going into the new year, so I urge you guys to really stay tuned. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in the video. I know this video was very like kind of hot and not hot and heavy, kind of heavy for me, and very not trauma dumpish, but it was just a very heavy video today. I know this is something you guys weren't expecting. I know you guys were expecting something more lively. Y'all were expecting me to do some makeup. Y'all were expecting me to do some jokes. But I really just wanted to come on here and be transparent, because my YouTube fam, my 100 and so subscribers, I really do love y'all, and I really do appreciate y'all for just sticking with me this long and still tuned and still wanting videos, because some of y'all really be like, Morgan, when you posted? We're waiting on you to post. So I thank y'all for still wanting to see me, wanting to see content, wanting to see me put out videos. I really do appreciate it. And during this time, and the last thing I'll say before closing out this video, if you know someone, you are a loved one, or someone that you know has lost a parent and is going to holiday season, it's very hard for them. I mean, every day is already hard, but holidays are extremely hard. So keep them in your prayers. Think about them, check on them. Sometimes just bring them out the house. Bring them. Maybe you just need to pop like, hey, I brought some wine, I got some cookies, let's watch Real Housewives. You know, really, really love on them, because they're feeling what they're thinking. Really love on them, you know. But yeah, I want to thank you much for tuning into this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss when I post a video, and I will see you in the next video. Just a reminder, my name is Elise. Don't you forget it. Bye.